everyone, my name is Tori and welcome to my channel Let's Chill Time, and today we're playing Pokemon XD, my favorite game. And it continues to be my favorite game. Like, as I've been playing it, I've been kind of like scared. Like, what if it's not my favorite game anymore? But it continues to be amazing and I'm very happy about that. Okay, so if you remember right, last time we saved Professor Crane from Lavrina, and when we returned back to the lab, they said that the purification chamber has now been fixed, or made, not fixed, and now we can go in and use it. But what does our favorite character have to say, the secretary? Wow, Chilljoy, I heard, you've done amazing things. You're putting even grown-ups to shame. Yeah, because no one came to help me, and I'm like 13. I might become your fan. If I'm ever kidnapped, promise me that you'll come save me. Hee hee hee. Look, guys, this is every teenage boy's dream, okay? To have a secretary say that she wants you to save them. It's perfect. Hi, friend. Wow, it's Aiden, guys. I hate Aiden. He's so annoying. Wow, our long-held dream, the Purify Chamber, is finally finished. It stirs up emotions. It's bringing up a lump in my throat. Okay, Aiden, no one asked you. Take a good look, Chilljoy. This is the Purify Chamber. Chilljoy, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow Incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Chilljoy, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. Chilljoy, if your father were here, I'm sure that he would be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Chilljoy, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the Purified Chamber will begin with you. Oh my goodness. But first, if you'd be so kind as to briefly explain how the Purified Chamber works. I was just gonna say, like, why are they giving me this honor? But I did just save his life, and if someone saved my life, I might give them the honor of doing this thing. Oh, we have to listen to this guy now? Certainly. Okay, Chilljoy, listen closely. This guy's a nerd, guys. He has to sound like a nerd. The Purify Chamber is a facility in which Shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a Shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one Shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the Shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 Shadow Pokemon at the same time. There is one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single Shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with a Shadow Pokemon. The number of regular Pokemon placed with a Shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with a Shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is. Next, the compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of the Pokemon involved and the directions they face. Oh no, let's just go to an agate village. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now I'd like you to check out the sets. She's like, okay, let's do this thing. The Purify Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step onto that circular plate. A holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, it would if there were actually some Pokemon on the sets. When you're checking the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. A control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemon you want to place in the selected set, position them, and so on. If you bring some Pokemon, Chilljoy, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try it. I hope so, because you guys are just giving me words and I don't know if I understand them. I don't listen very well. We'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please. All these people are here to give me advice. Oh, I'm supposed to move. Okay. What do you have to say about this, dude? Great, when the system starts working, Cypher's Shadow Pokemon plan can be thwarted. Okay. Those were very profound words. Okay, so we need to go to a set. We go to edit. First, we need to choose a Shadow Pokemon that we would like to purify, right? Like, for instance, Oh yeah, Z is actually like R, right? Yeah. We can purify some of these guys. So we'll do Sfeel. Okay, so Sfeel goes in the middle, right? There must be at least one regular Pokemon on the set to perform a purification ceremony. Okay, and then we need to go to our Pokemon again, right? And let's see, we'll move Teddiursa. Apparently Teddiursa and Sfeel don't get along very well. Because it's saying that their tempo was off. Right? Is that what that means? It's still not very good. But we only have one Pokemon left, so... Oh, I guess we have our party Pokemon too. Guys, I don't know if Sfeel will be able to be purified at this rate. Oh, look at that. We just needed our Espeon. Let's get Houndour. Houndour's amazing. Houndour won't let us down, but it's taking a lot of work just to, Okay, we could replace Poochyena. Okay, I want you to go back. Okay, so is this just not gonna work out? Can we move them around in the set? Would that help? Okay, set arrangement. Interesting. It's hard to kind of like figure out where it's gonna go on the thing. I give up. Oh, that went down. Just kidding. So, is that like enough? Can I be done now? I guess that was good enough, guys. Look, I never understood this. I forgot they have to be facing different ways. That's important. Well, whatever is the case, we did it. we purified Sfeel. And so I think this just makes it so you can do it with like a bunch of different ones now. I just never understood why. Or maybe I've forgotten. Maybe I understood at one point. Maybe I should look into this, you know. Aurora Beam, nice. Charm. And 2,000 experience points, guys. Now it's going to join our ranks as our strong one of our strong Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, oh yeah, forget charm. Who needs that? I mean, Sfeel's already charming, honestly. Look at it. It's so cute. I don't know why, but looking at Sfeel just made me suddenly want to play Ace Attorney, but specifically the part where they are in the movie studio or whatever. The samurai one, you know? I don't know why. Well, okay, good job. Okay, guys, that was really confusing. You could have made it a little easier, I think. How did you find the Purified Chamber? Using the system, it's possible to purify many Shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, also you can access the Purified Chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now, the issue is how Shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cypher. It looks as if you'll have to get busy some more with the snag machine, Killjoy. You're gonna have to go battle every trainer in the world. Okay, I'll get working on that. The director came back safely and the purified chamber was completed. We can finally slow down and catch our breath. After your father passed away, Professor Crane and I carried on with his studies. If he were here to see this, I'm sure that your father would be happy and proud. Your father, huh? The purified chamber was very pretty with things spinning around. Jovi wishes she could ride too. Will the professor let Jovi go on if Jovi asks nicely? No, I'm the cool one. Okay, so we're going to... Okay, well, at least they're already set up, right? I do want to see if we could just get, like, a Pokemon... Okay, it's only Balto. Okay, so what we might do is we might do Mount Battle type thing. And, okay, let's do this thing. I don't think you have to have many Pokemon because it's already ready to be purified, right? I don't know. Going to Agate Village just seems like the best option. Agate Village, guys. I know it's Agate. I know. It's just that I pronounced it as a gate as a child, and so that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Accidentally, a bunch. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. There's this game that's being made, and I've talked about it before, called, I think it's Grave Seasons by Blumhouse Games, or whatever they're called. that great developer. And I'm very excited for it. It sounds a lot of fun, and I want to play it. Would you like to give a name to Baltoy? No. And the reason I bring that up is because there was a trailer that came out recently where they announced it's going to come out in August, and I'm excited. Okay, perfect. Well, we have a lot to do, guys. And they ate all of my Pokemon. Give them back. How do I get my Pokemon back that have been eaten by the machine? I gotta put them all back. That is so annoying. I guess we might just do a gate village until we have enough Pokemon that we can just leave them in the purified chamber. You know what I'm saying? I want my Espeon. Okay, and we decided that we're gonna keep Houndoom as well, right? We want Houndoom. We of course want the best Pokemon, Espeon. And then the rest of the Pokemon we can just we can just do the shadow Pokemon for now. We'll come up with like a good end game team. Okay, these guys are being worked on. Let's just go in order. We'll go Seedot. And the goal of the game, guys, is we're gonna 100% this. This used to be my favorite game, and I think it still is. Based on what I have experienced so far, I really like it, and I think it's more than just it's nostalgic. I think a good portion of it is because it's nostalgic. But it's also a very fun game. Stop talking to me. Let me go do what I want. Oh, speaking of Cypher. Lily, have you made any progress with that data ROM we got back from Cypher's lab? Oh, yes, I've asked Dayton to analyze the contents of that data ROM. Who came up with his name? It should be ready soon. They had no ideas. They're like, let's just call him Dadan or something. Because it's probably pronounced Data ROM. I'm so sorry. Chilljoy, could you go upstairs and ask Dadan how he's doing? Dadan is the man in the room next to the director's office, remember? He was compiling the basic data. You know, the place you've lived in your entire life. Do you remember him? Big Brother's tired, so Jovi will go. Oh, Jovi, it's okay. This is for work. Oh my goodness, thanks, Jovi. Seeing Jovi and her boundless energy makes me realize I'm back home. Anyway, I wonder what's on that data ROM. Oh, Jovi, there's no stopping you. Please, Chilljoy, go ask Dadan how he's doing in his office upstairs. I will go right away. I did hear that there was kind of like a save-breaking bug that was happening with Pokemon XD and that they were aware of. And I'm happy it didn't happen on our file. Oh, isn't Dad the man who's always fooling around with his computer here? Jovi wonders where he went. We'll have to go look around for him. We will go down the stairs. These are not stairs. This is an elevator. There are no stairs. Okay, let's see. There's the cool lady that lives next to us. Oh, there is a bed in here. I didn't notice this bed before, so she might just be another young lady who lives in this facility. And there's only beds for kids. There are no beds for adults. Okay, Dadden, where are you? Are you over here? No. I actually don't remember where he is, but I think I remember him being outside. Oh yeah, there he is. I'm so smart, guys. See, this game's coming back. I'm sorry, Professor. I couldn't decipher it. Huh? Oh, it's you, Killjoy. You scared me half to death. That data ROM is heavily protected like a bank vault. It would take a seriously talented guy to break through and get at the contents. A seriously talented guy, you say? Uh-oh, you're in trouble, Dadden. You lied on your resume and Crane's about to figure that out. Professor, I'm terribly sorry. I can't be helped. And if it's a seriously talented guy we need, well, I think I may have a solution. Who would that person be? Killjoy, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but can you deliver the data ROM to ONBS in Pyrite Town? Dadden, hand the data ROM to Killjoy, please. And then we'll talk about that resume. Oh, right away. Nice. ONBS is known as a TV network, but they're much more than that. The people that later founded ONBS were actually instrumental in breaking Cypher's conspiracy 5 years ago. Please deliver that data ROM to Net at ONBS. He's the right-hand man to Sec, ONBS's leader. Everyone has horrible names. I'm confident that he'll be able to get at the contents of that data ROM. Sorry, Dad, and he was not confident about you. He didn't even say, you can do it. I know you're the man for the job. That's why I hired you. Pyrite is past Agate. It's quite far, so be careful when you're traveling out that way. It's okay, I just, went without an adult to go save someone from a kidnapping. It's quite possible that the data ROM contains critical information that Cypher wants to keep secret. I'm sure that Net at ONBS can check the contents of that data ROM. Okay. I'm really sorry, Killjoy. It's my fault that you have to make this trip. If I only had managed to analyze it. I'm surprised though. Net is one of the founders of ONBS, which is now the biggest information network in all the OR region. It's amazing that our director would know someone like that. His social circle must be huge. Well, considering that there are only 100 or so people that live in the entire OR region, it would be quite big. A noble town, comparatively. Professor Crane's friend lives here. And this is, if I remember right, this is a very important town in the first game. One of the first places you go to, I think. Maybe not the first, but I do remember it being pretty important. I remember there's a lot of battles here, so this will be fun. This is going to be a good episode of just having a chill battling time. Marcia, wait for me! Go get her, dude. You can do it. Oh, she's on the case. She's on the case. Marcia, wait for me. Poor guy has to lug around this camera. Hi, friend. Okay, let's make sure our Pokemon are ones that can be purified. Yep, okay. Hello. Talk to me. There goes Marcia tearing off like a tornado as usual. There goes one busy girl. Huh? What's up with you, kid? Why are you giving me the eye like that? Do you know who I am? I'm Gale. They call me the gatekeeper of Pyrite. Ha ha ha, that smoldering look says you're ready to challenge me. If it's a battle you want, I'm here. Alright then, I'll show you what being Gale, the gatekeeper of Pyrite, is all about. Okay, Gale. I ate some kale last week. Ralts and Snubble. Okay, we have a good... I have a feeling we're gonna do great. Do you guys think that Gale would have a shadow Pokemon is the real question. Oh, I was hoping that it would be Ralts. I knew it wouldn't be. I have played this game, is the thing. Okay, guys, these are not fairy types. Oh, we gotta call Gulpin anyways. I was gonna say, they're not fairy types. Remember, there's not fairy types in this game. Yet. Because they're gonna remake the game. Or make a new game. At least that's what I want to happen so badly. And a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm gonna say that every time. I just want a new XD series game and a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, and I would be so happy. It would be peak. Oh, Gulpin's ready. Okay, perfect. Don't worry, Gulpin, we won't need you again. Maybe Gulpin will be one of our main guys, who knows. Let's do that. Let's just hope the Gulpin's strong enough. I should have done opposite, because we knew that Mareep was strong enough. But I had complete faith in Gulpin. I'm going to sit back a little bit because my back's hurting. But I will talk louder so that my voice reaches our microphone. That hardly did anything. Oh my goodness. Oh, please use it on Gulpin. Please, 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 please. Oh, darn. Hey, but that is good though, because we need to get Spinnerack going. Let's actually use Sludge on C-Dot. And then we'll just kind of work on the C-Dot, you know. It was actually cold today, guys. I was so excited. I'm wearing this scarf because I was like, there's not many more days until that I can wear scarves and sweaters. I gotta wear them as much as I can. So that's why I'm wearing a sweater and a scarf, and it's kind of hot, to be honest. It's nice though because we've been sleeping with our window open. I really like it cold when I sleep, like super cold. So we just close the door and like open the window, and it's super nice. Oh, perfect. You're just gonna die of poison now. And Gulpin, I'm not going to help you because I just need you to battle. You're already gonna be able to be purified, okay? So now you just don't matter as much to call. And I'm sorry, that's the truth of the matter. Are you serious? You have like 50 billion Pokemon. 4 Pokemon is so much. Okay, we're just gonna hit you with some Shadow Blitzes. But one's a Houndour, and I love Houndour. Oh, and I have a Spinnerack. I forgot about that part too. That's also important. We should have hit that Houndour, honestly. Oh guys, I hope there's a Pokemon Center nearby. That would be great. I think in this game you have to talk to the people, though, that in most cases people don't just come up and battle you. Was C-Dot ready? No, we had just barely put C-Dot out, if I remember right. Oh, I shouldn't, but there was a Houndour, guys. I should have thought about that. Oh, I'm just feeding that Houndour. Oh, Gulpin, come on, you gotta hang in there, okay? Hang in there. Let's get rid of this Snubble. Oh, we can't get rid of a Snubble with a move like Shadow Wave. There's no way. There we go. I am very excited because I was thinking last night about all the different Shadow Pokemon I could remember. And there were just a few where I was like, oh yeah, I didn't remember that one. And a part of me is like, am I making like false memories? Like I remember certain Pokemon, I'm like, is that actually one from the game? Or is this me just being like, oh yeah, that's one. But if I remember right, they chose some pretty good Pokemon for the game. Like, pretty good ones. Okay, one of us is gonna faint. Maybe Gale is not as bad as I imagined he would be. Maybe he might be the gatekeeper of Pyrite Town. And is a good one at that. Not just the gatekeeper, but a good gatekeeper. But not good enough, obviously. Look at that. We beat him with like 3 Pokemon, right? Maybe 4. He just sent one back in with Roar, though, so that doesn't count. Yeah, and we didn't even use our Espeon. So there you go. Hey, kid, I have to hand it to you. You have to be good to beat Gale, Pyrite's gatekeeper. Yay! Okay, perfect. So let's maybe go heal. And then... No, I just want to switch. Sorry, guys. I was thinking of Pokemon Scarlet, and you switch by... Oh, I just need to heal. Clicking A and then A to move. Alright then, what have we here? Well, if it isn't Trudley and Folly, what do you think you're up to? What are we up to? You've got it all wrong. We're here to do some shopping, that's all. These guys are really important in the first game. Now, don't you lie to me. I know about the likes of you. You're up to no good, aren't you? Cut us some slack, Officer Johnson, sir. We've had a change of heart. We've sworn off our criminal ways. Yes, sir. Like kidnapping. No, that doesn't wash with me. No, sir, it doesn't. I won't have you lot walking around the streets as if you own the place. Tch, pompous oaf. Folly, the man won't listen to reason. Let's get out of here. I mean, he didn't have a reason to arrest them, so... He might not be the greatest guy. Or the greatest police officer. Those two that just ran off, they're named Folly and Trudley. They once belonged to Cypher, but just as mere grunts. Back in those days, they wreaked havoc as if they owned the place. But I caught up with them and put them straight. I cut quite the dashing figure, don't I? It's my job to uphold the peace in Pyrite Town. Pow! I like that guy. Okay, is there a Pokemon Center around here? I would like to battle lots of people. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go heal and then we'll go talk to everybody. Because there's quite... Oh, this is not the Pokemon Center. My name is Meg. Shrew. Sorry, guys. This Shroomish is my friend. Isn't it cute? We broadcast TV signals all across the Ore region. I hope you'll take the time to see how we work. You are not the Pokemon Center, I'd like to point out. Uh-oh. Hey, don't you think it's too tough for us to pull anything in this town? Our faces are too well known. Yeah, I hear you. If we don't hurry, the boss will get impatient and come looking for us himself. Haha, we're okay on that score. I went and snuck a transmitter on the boss. You can tell where he is by checking this radar, so we can always be ready for him when he blows his top. I have to hand it to you, Folly. Way to go! Huh? Trudley, looks like we've got an email. It's the boss! Let's see, you two come back right now, it says. Ah, gosh darn it all, he sounds like he's fuming. He might dock us dinner again, we'd better scoot back. Well, so much for this radar. It's not much use if the boss is going to page us by email. Oh man, why do our lives have to be this tragic? Oh, poor guys. Okay. Actually, I think I remember there being a place to heal in here. On the second floor. Guys, I want to go heal. I want to heal. Okay. I am going to remember. No worries, no worries. Is there a Pokemon Center over here? This seems so far away, though, you know? Yeah, okay, this is like a Coliseum, if I remember. What is it, Rocket? I'm warming up right now. Could I get you to clear the way? No, that's not what I want to do. Guys, listen to this music. This is such classic XD music. Well, it's probably not XD, let's be honest. It's probably Pokemon Coliseum music. Okay, that's a shop. Is it the hotel? Is the hotel a Pokemon Center? I know that there's a place to heal here. It must be the hotel, right? Or is it this place? It looked kind of like the Pokemon Center sign. What's your name, man? I'm Silva. I'm the operating manager of Pyrite Coliseum. Well, I'm manager in title only. I'm just filling in. Duking, the town's leader, discovered a place where wild Pokemon gather. Ever since then, he's been engrossed in searching for wild Pokemon. In the meantime, he left me in charge of the Colosseum. If you want to battle, you should go straight to the Colosseum registration desk and apply. What's back here in this secret room? An old lady. They just put an old lady back here. I make Poke Snacks that wild Pokemon can't resist. Duking asked me to make them. I never imagined I would getting a part-time job at this age. Ho 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 ho. But it's a bit too dark and chilly for my old bones to take. Yeah, they should get you a much nicer place than this, ma'am. Look, they could just have you come over here. No one's using this front area. Okay, we'll go into the hotel. This seems like a good Pokemon Center replacement. Hi, welcome to the Pyrite Super Grand Hotel. One stay at our sumptuously appointed and most gorgeously decorated hotel in the very lap of luxury will leave not only you, but your Pokemon feeling fully restored. We don't offer a children's rate, but I'm sure you'll find our charge of 100 Poke to be a mere pittance. Will you stay with us tonight? Yes. Oh boy, your age traveling all alone. It's quite inspiring. You've earned this rest. That's creepy. I don't know if it's inspiring. You should be concerned. I hope you've had a good rest. I hope you'll stay at the Pyrite Super Grand Hotel again the next time. Guys, let's go steal everything in here. That sounds like a good idea. I've been traveling through the Ore region. I think the ravaged land is getting better little by little. I don't think it will be all that far off before wild Pokemon can survive out here. How do I get in to get this item, everyone? Oh, there was a door. I didn't see the door. A paralyzed heal, nice. Okay, let's go talk to people who are asleep. That's a fun thing to do. Oh, it's a wild Zigzagoon. It's cute. They are very cute. I love Zigzagoon. It's their little, like, furry, like, lips, I guess, or face. A focus band. Nice. Hi, friend. I was at the Colosseum where I managed to beat my first 3 opponents, but couldn't pull off the last win. You don't win the prize if you can't put together a 4-win streak. I'm gonna get some hard-earned rest and make another challenge. I just came here for the item. Ooh, 3 Great Balls. Nice, we can steal someone's Pokemon. Super nice. Okay, bye guy. Thanks for letting me steal everything from your hotel's guests. From your guests. Okay, so we talked to this guy. Mareep can be purified. Nice. Okay, so let's get rid of Mareep then. At the same time, it's like, wow, we've been walking around a lot, haven't we? Oh, wait, you came from another town, didn't you? On the way here, did you happen to spot any wild Pokemon? I've never seen any in the wild. You know how the environment around these parts was too caustic for Pokemon to survive? But recently, people have been saying there are wild Pokemon out and about. Pokemon can't survive here. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize the Ore region was such a horrifying place. Such an horrifying place. Hi, friend. Have you heard wild Pokemon have appeared? Aren't you the hotel manager? Fatine, who's considered Pyrite's mother, foretold the appearance of a Pokemon in the wild. Well, it came true. It's incredible. We'll now be able to catch wild Pokemon right here in the Ore region. Okay. Find what you seek, be it an object, person, or luck. Welcome to Fatine's fortune-telling chamber. I am Fatine. If ever a problem clouds your brow, you shall come to me. Mr. Duking, this town's leader, took my fortune-telling to heart. He searched high and low for the wild Pokemon I had foretold. His search has been rewarded. He appears to have found several locations where wild Pokemon appear. Okay. Fortune-telling. Fortune-telling accuracy chart. The accuracy rating never dips below 95%. It seems like it was placed there very prominently on purpose. I'm gonna sit in a different position, guys. I don't know why, but my back is hurting so badly. Guys, oh my heavens. My episode yesterday, I think it was yesterday, was my 100th episode on YouTube. I was very excited. I saw Marcia running off. She's always bursting with energy, that one. That impatient energy of Marcia. She gets that from her father, Duking. Ho 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 ho. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think I'm going to do a little celebration. I know that I don't have like a ton of subscribers or anything, but I'm going to try streaming just to see how it goes. It'll probably just be me talking to myself because I can't really stream until late because I have, children. It appears to be an investigation file. But yeah, I'm excited. Oh, look, it's just a storage over here. I'm Sherles, the chief of Pyrite police. Are you a traveling trainer? That town has become peaceful, but there are still plenty of roughnecks around. They know how to keep us busy, what with their brawling and so on. Lots of them will go out of their way to pick a fight with you. Be careful when you're out on the streets. But these guys are already captured, aren't they? It says wanted, Teen Snag'em Head Gonzap, identified by distinctively jagged mustache. What about this one? That looks a lot like Pear from, it appears to be an investigation file. From Gattian Board. Now I'm scared I pronounced them all wrong. Darn it, I got locked up over a dumb street fight. If I don't get out here soon. Huh? Kid, are you... that thing on your arm? It can't be. Nah, it's nothing. Get lost already. Okay. It's just my cool cosplaying outfit. Now everyone assures me is incredibly cool. Hi, friend. I would let you out, but I can't. Ow, 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 I got lumps on my head from some shiny-headed guy thumping me. I don't deny I lipped off at him first, but he took a swing at me first. You've got to let me out of here. Sorry, dude, I don't have the key. Or I definitely would trust you and let you out 100% certain. Did I talk to you already? You came to take a tour of ONBS too, didn't you? I can tell. We get visitors from all over. The ONBS building stands next to the big windmill. You really can't miss it. Okay. Okay, what's over here? Some guy. Hi, some guy. Duking's the leader of Pyrite. He also operates the Coliseum here. But lately I hear he's letting his right-hand man Silver run things. After all, Duking's committed to his quest to find wild Pokemon. We're expecting big things from him, too. The one child who lives here. I've never seen a wild Pokemon before. I can't wait to get my eyes on one. I've never seen another child here before. I just realized we should switch our Pokemon out because we have some Pokemon that can be purified, right? Okay guys, I was playing around in the purification chamber. I couldn't figure out how to actually purify the Pokemon there, so I'm wondering if you just can't. I think what it is it helps them like become unshadowed, as in like they can have some of the shadow in them still, and then if you leave them in there, they decrease really fast. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna look into it more. To be honest, I don't think I ever really used it except for that's the one way you can purify Shadow Lugia, and I'm pretty sure I did do that, but that I probably just looked it up when I was a kid, you know. But I did remember. I remember you have to like get Pokemon based off of type. It's kind of like you gotta have. I don't remember which way it is, but if they have the type advantage, you either want to make it go like the shadow Pokemon is strong against this Pokemon, so it goes next, or opposite. I don't remember which way it is. But yeah, so I know that like how to do it, and I know that with Lugia you have to like do like all 9 of the chambers or something, but I don't quite remember how to use it to actually purify Pokemon, because I definitely played with it and couldn't figure it out. This is the dual square where the weak fail and the strong prevail. Don't be rattled if someone suddenly challenges you to a battle. I challenged you to a battle, I'd like to point out. Final. Shuppet Ladybug. Today my son informed me that there are only 2 bugs that he likes. Ladybugs, and no, he said just 1 bug. He said ladybugs, and then I asked him, what about butterflies? And he said, oh, I like butterflies too. And then I asked him, what about worms? Because he likes to give worms dirt as food. And he said he likes worms also. So there are 3 bugs he likes. Ladybugs, butterflies, and worms. And that is it, apparently. He's terrified of flies, so that's too bad. Because we get lots of flies in our area. And I don't know how to get rid of them. Oh, that did a lot of damage. I'm sorry, Numble. Look how cute he is. He just shakes his little ears. There's no way you could be evil, Numble. Someone made a mistake. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that Shuppet, that's for sure. Finish it, Numble. Yeah, nice. Nice. Oh, Shuppet looks so sad when it faints. I laugh. It looks so sad. We can use Bullet Seed on that guy, that's for certain. Also, I decided we're just gonna do what we want, okay? If I want to use shadow moves, I will. If I don't, I won't. Because we can do that. We can just do whatever. Yeah, nice. So in the first game, I believe that this place is kind of like this very thuggish town where you meet like a lot of the bad guys. And this is supposed to be like a reformed version of that town, so hopefully we won't see many bad guys here, right? If it's truly reformed. Or we will see if that is the case. Oh no, oh, why didn't you hit Numble? You're not very good at this type advantage thing. I've been playing the Pokemon Scarlet DLC, so something Teal Mask. I don't remember. But it's been really fun. I really like it. I like Kitakami. But I have to say that I'm in a part of the game where I'm like, it stresses me out. I like this. It's not my favorite, to be honest, the DLC, because I don't like the story much. In the first part of the game, your character is like loved by everybody, you know, like in the main series. They're like helping everybody, everyone loves them, and that felt good. And then all of a sudden you go to Kitakami and everyone hates you because you're with people that are just, they have very intense personalities, you know? And you're not really allowed to make decisions, and so you just have to kind of live with the consequences that are made, like, I don't know, of decisions that were made kind of for you, you know? And so it's kind of, I feel a lot of secondhand embarrassment for my character. It's no fun. But that's okay. It's still fun. The DLC still is very fun, and I really like Kitakami. I just have secondhand embarrassment. Look guys, our Pokemon survived. This is amazing. I feel like crying. That's no fun, I'm sorry. I wish there was an easier, more easily accessible Pokemon Center. If you get the urge to battle, come for a visit. We're always waiting. Okay, let's see what our Pokemon are looking like. Okay, Emily, we're gonna switch you out for Carvana. I said it right, guys. It doesn't matter to me who my opponents are, even little kids. I battle with all my might. If I remember as a kid, I used to try to battle all these guys without having to go to the Pokemon Center once. Or without having to go to the hotel, I guess. Oh good, we just switched to Carvana. I don't think we have any water moves yet, but at least it won't be anything super effective, right? Unless that Natu knows a flying attack against C-Dot. Let's see. Oh yeah, you don't know anything yet. That's fine. We'll save Slugma. Oh, we should have gotten Slugma just because we have a C-Dot. Oh well. You live and you learn. The Mario movie comes out soon. I didn't see the first one until like a while after it had come out. But I kind of want to see this one with my son because he's really into Mario right now. And I think he would have a lot of fun going to see it. So I'm trying to convince my husband to have us go earlier than we would usually to go see it. Let's see, we'll finish up and not do really fast. I wasn't sure if Shadow Wave would finish it off, that's why I made the Shadow Blitz decision, guys. I'm trying to decide what's the best way to do this because we've had a lot of things explained to us, right, by people, and it's taken a while. And so my recording is already running pretty long, or it's getting up there in time. And so we'll have to see how things turn out. But we might just kind of like explore a little bit Pyrite Town and then just be done. I don't know. We'll see. I want to go to ONBS. It's just that this is taking longer than I thought. Maybe we'll do the Coliseum. That's what we'll do. That's what I want to do. Well, I think that's actually a part of the story, so we'll go to ONBS and see how things shake up there. What did it use, Sweet Son? Okay, yeah, probably. Oh, we might have to go heal after this, guys. We might have to heal. Good job, Carvana. Oh, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. I like the ZZZZ. Those were cool looking Z's. The font was fun. It's okay, Carvana. You can do it. Okay, here we go. Today we went to a friend's house with my kids to go to like a neighbor's house. And it was really fun. They're very, very nice and welcoming and inviting. But man, our kids are so different. My son is pretty timid, right? So he's a little... He's very calm with other people. At home, he's crazy. But with strangers, he's pretty timid, which is fine. But that's just, you know, his personality. And their son is very outgoing and is much younger. So they have like a 2-year-old, and my son is 5, right? And so he just did not know what to do because the 2-year-old would go tackle him because he wanted to wrestle, because he wrestles a lot with his dad. And so he would go tackle my son, and my son would just be like, okay. He'd be like, he was so cute. He'd be like, will you please get off of me? Or no, thank you. But he'd be too afraid to push him. You, who do you think you are? I'm not losing next time, you. He'd be too afraid to like push him off. And so he would just kind of like, in such a meek voice, just be like, please get off of me. okay, yeah. And so, yeah, poor guy. He was pretty traumatized. I mean, afterwards he said he had a lot of fun, but I was afraid. And my daughter, she's a little more active than my son, and so like the 2-year-old would push her, and she was usually pretty fine with it. Probably because she has an older sibling and is used to that a little more. This is the Jewel Square. We live by tradition here. There's no need for greetings, just battle. But my son, since he's the oldest, he's not really used to people pushing him around. And he was kind of born during the COVID era, so we didn't have like many interactions when he was little, you know, and so he's just always been a little, and I think he is just a little more timid. But yeah, it was a pretty funny afternoon. Let's try Secret Power. That's awesome. I remember the idea of Secret Power. I thought was very cool when I was younger. Let's see if it's still cool, guys. Oh, Zigzagoon is so cute. Oh my goodness. Look at its big eyes. So cute. I want a Zigzagoon now, a shadow one. And then when it faints, it looks horrifying. It's like begging for its life. So we've seen no shadow Pokemon so far, so that means maybe the town has been cleaned up like they said, right? Except for Trudley and Polly. Let's do this again. We'll just like tag team them again, guys. Astonish, now that's rude. Don't use Astonish on me. There we go. Oh guys, we planted our blueberry plants tonight. It was very exciting. The kids were very excited. So we got blueberry plants, right? Or blueberry canes. So that we're not gonna get blueberries for like 2 to 4 years. But it's still exciting. So we have blueberry canes, and we got like peat moss because I guess they're supposed to have acidic soil. I don't know that much about gardening, so we'll see how long these live for. But my husband is from an area where there's a lot of farming kind of stuff. Like his family didn't do farming, but like all around him was like agriculture kind of stuff. It's like an area really known for that. And so he hopefully knows a lot more than I do, because I'm a little scared. But I'm really excited because I love the idea of gardening, and to me it's kind of like this weird, I feel like it's kind of a waste to garden unless you're making like food stuff, which, I mean, I should just appreciate flowers and stuff, but I'm like, I just want to get like a bunch of food like that we can plant, rather than hey, it actually hit itself in its confusion. That never happens. Rather than like having flowers and, you know, trees that don't give you fruit. And so all the stuff we've gotten have been like, we got a plum tree and a pear tree. We have blueberry canes. Tonight I'm going to find, I really want to get Canby raspberry. I think they're Canby or Carnby. I think it's Canby raspberries. Because they're thornless, which I didn't know raspberries had thorns at all. But they do. And I have a feeling that our kids will be more willing to pick them if we have the thornless variety, you know? for future fear of rebellion. And for myself too, but I feel like I would be, you know, I would probably, because I was the one that bought them, be like, fine, this is what I deserve. But I can't expect my kids to say the same thing. These guys have tons of Pokemon. And they've each had like 4. Tons of them. Barrels of Pokemon. Yay! Okay, we're just going to switch out some Pokemon so we can get through these last 2 guys. I didn't count on losing. What a surprise. If anyone demands a battle here on Duel Square, you shouldn't complain. That's the rule around here. Maybe this episode will just be Duel Square. Look, guys. You've come here to see some very good content, and that's what I'm going to give you. And Duel Square is very good content. Look at this guy. He looks like he's up to no good. You want to battle with me, don't you? I can tell. I was seized by the urge too. Chaser Labay? How would you guys pronounce that? A Bagon. I love Salamences. So as a kid, my best friend and I don't know how she feels anymore, but as a kid, my favorite of the 2, because it was kind of like Salamence and Flygon were kind of like these dual characters, right? And my favorite was Salamence, and her favorite was Flygon. And as I've gone older, or when I was older, like a teenager, I was like, you know, I think I like Flygon more, but now I'm back to Salamence. I think Salamence is very cool. I mean, I like Flygon too, but I really like Salamence again. It's just the classic looking, like, Western dragon, I guess. But I really want, in this new region, them to have a really cool looking dragon. I want them to redo the ice dragon. Baxcalibur is fine, okay? I like Baxcalibur. But I want, like, a different ice dragon. Like, one that looks very cool. because I love the idea of ice dragons. And Excalibur, I thought its second evolve looked really good. I hated the first evolve. The second evolve looked awesome, and I was like, this is gonna be so cool. And then Excalibur was like, not as cool as it could have been. So, we'll see what happens. I'm also hoping and praying that the starters in this region, especially Pombon, do not stand on 2 feet. Please just keep them on 4 feet. I feel like most people would agree. And maybe it'll work. Like maybe they have just a very... Well, let's actually get rid of Murkrow first, just in case it knows any flying moves for Spinarak's safety. But especially Pombon, I really don't want Pombon to go on 2 feet. It would be very... But now I can just imagine like this very muscular like dog, you know? That would be so funny. Never mind, put Pombon on 2 feet. Just give him very rippling large muscles. That would be amazing. Oh my goodness, we gotta get rid of these guys. This is horrifying. Look, Spinarak's only level 14. Let's do... Secret Power? Stop using Pursuit. It's a horrible move for me. Why is it so strong? We're gonna send out Espeon, guys. And we're gonna have to go heal again. I might just skip some of these. This might be a heavily edited episode, which I'm already like an hour in, so if this is only like a 20-minute episode, just know that it was very heavily edited. It'll be more than 20 minutes. They just talked at me for like a half hour at the beginning, it felt like, so we should be fine. Okay, let's do Confusion, and we're actually gonna switch to Swinub, just because I'm pretty sure Espeon could wipe out Swinub, so yeah, we're good. Look, dude, I just had to take out my strong Pokemon, but I need to go back because I'm here to purify, not just to wipe you guys out, you know? Or I could have easily done it. I think I like Pokemon XD partly for that reason, because you have more reasons to use other Pokemon, you know? Like, it's not just a... Like, you know, choose your favorite 6 and then train them throughout the game. It's like you have to purify your Pokemon, and if you want to purify them all, that means you've got to use them all. Which is kind of nice, because it's like this nice, like, you get to use a lot of different Pokemon, which is awesome. And then, of course, you can still have some of your favorites, but... Oh, finally, get rid of Sand Attack. But you also get to just try out lots of the Pokemon, and yeah, it's a great idea. If you hit, okay, there we go, good. Good job, Carvana. That was pretty good. Okay, guys, hopefully I'll remember to cut. Because you guys are probably tired of going to see the Pokemon Center over and over again. Okay, so let me go to the Pokemon Center, and I'm gonna cut here so you guys don't have to see it. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. So, well, you guys don't care. You're like, well, nothing happened. Bonjour, did you know my Pokemon and I match très bien? I don't think I can ever lose now. I'll show you my aggressive style. Guys, I don't know French, so if I pronounce that all wrong, just know I tried my hardest. It's Dobby! Dobby wants to send out Machop and Tentacool. Dobby loves his Pokemon. That was a spot-on Dobby impression, I know. I know it is. My daughter... Guys, I know it wasn't a good Dobby impression, okay? My daughter, though, has a Dobby stuffed animal, okay? And, my son, for some reason, really likes to play this game. where we take our kitchen stuff and we pretend that Dobby is asleep, like he's been put to bed, and my son will pretend to be his parent. And I don't know where he got this from, because we definitely don't do this, but his parents will... Oh, duh, it's a fighting type. I was thinking opposite. The parents of Dobby, who seem very irresponsible, will go up to Dobby, and as he's sleeping, and we'll give him food, and then Dobby will wake up, and I'll be Dobby, and he'll start smelling and be like, "Dobby smells food!" And then he'll go and like smell the food, and then he'll go up to it, and his mom, and he'll be like, "Dobby wants to eat," or whatever. And then mom's like, "You can't eat now, you gotta wait till the morning," my son will say. And then Dobby will like sneak the food and eat it, and then pretend he's asleep before the parents notice. But for some reason my son is, at least at one point, was obsessed with that game. It was very funny. And Dobby was very cheeky, that is for certain. Oh no, it's okay, Numble, I'm so sorry. Yeah, finish him off before you faint. Sorry about that, Numble. Look at that guy's giant gloves. It must be hard to find gloves in that size, because his hands are huge. Okay, here we go. Tentacool is pretty fast. But maybe they'll make bad decisions. They didn't make bad decisions. Ah, nice! We were lucky, guys. I was waiting for me to be poisoned. I was very scared. We went to Home Depot today to get... Oh no, yesterday. To get the peat moss for our blueberries. And I realized as we stepped into Home Depot's gardening area that I don't know anything about gardening. And all of a sudden, I saw all the Home Depot employees. Darn it all, played things too aggressively. I saw all the Home Depot employees that were going around and watering the plants and stuff. This can't be right. Fatine's fortune telling has a reputation of never being wrong. And I was like, wow, there are people that really understand how to take care of plants, because they're able to take care of like hundreds and hundreds of plants and keep them alive long enough for people to buy them, you know? Like there were these two ladies that were going around and like watering everything, and they just seemed so happy and like they knew what they were doing, and I was like, I hope someday I'll know what I'm doing in my own garden. I'm sure I will, and I will teach my kids with confidence how to water plants. Okay, let's go in this building, the windmill. The electricity generated by this windmill powers the Coliseum and ONBS, among other places. If the gears don't break or get stolen, which I think is a reference to the first game, right? The windmill is an infinite source of energy. Large gears are rotating. Okay, that's a... The screen is open to a page titled Battle Bingo Exposed. Is that also a reference to the first game? Now we've got to play the first game. Which drink would you like? Nothing, we're cheap. Hi, friend. This is the ONBS building. There have been too many shady people hanging around lately. I'm keeping an eye on things to keep out those sorts of bad elements. Okay. I'm glad he didn't think we were bad. We already talked to that lady. Check the garbage can. It's the second child in this town. Did you come to take a tour of ONBS too? I've been here lots of times. ONBS used to be called the Kids Grid HQ before. I heard it was started by a bunch of kids. Isn't that cool? And they have a Swampert, Pikachu, Ludicolo, Groudon. So, did this game just come like the Battle of the Kids from the Kids Network on ONBS? Did this game just come out a year after the first one? Because they both take place in Hoenn, but they still both seem to be like when Hoenn was pretty new. Like don't they both have references to some Sinnoh Pokemon, or is it just this game? It might just be this game. ONBS was founded by SEC and NET. It's now the biggest information network in the OR region. Nowadays, SEC handles the business side side of things, and Net acts as the chief of engineering and technology. Oh, sorry, maybe that was a little complicated. Feel free to wander and look around. We're getting news reports from all over like we always do. Our reporters are keeping busy. The hottest news story going right now is the wild Pokemon story. It's become the latest craze. Okay. Oh, let's go bother people while they're on set. Razzle and Dazzle are a hot new idol duo from Gattian Port. They can sing, dance, and even perform magic stunts. Oh my goodness, they're really getting popular. Hi, I'm Dazzle. Aren't I just the cutest? This is how I always am. After all, we're going to be dancing in front of the show's title logo. We have to show us at our very best. Hi, my name is Razzle. I've been chosen to dance during the opening of a new program. I'm ecstatic, but I'm really nervous too. What should I do? Boo, I want the Krabby Couple. Give me the Krabby Couple. Just kidding, they're great too. But not as good as the Krabby Couple, let's be honest. They're not nearly as grabby. Or, network. Ah, did you hear me? Oh no, it's so embarrassing. That was the ONBS song that I composed. It's catchy and memorable, don't you think? Or network? Hi, welcome to ONBS. The name's Sek. I'm supposed to be in charge here. I'm glad to meet you. Started by kids 5 years ago during the Shadow incident, a tiny network has grown into this today. I operate this place with my partner, Net. We're convinced that reporting the unvarnished truth will be for the good of peace and justice. Anyways, did you want something from me? Oh my goodness. You're kidding! Cypher was using its desert lab again? Okay, understood. You should take that data ROM and show it to Net right away. I'm sure he can decipher whatever information is stored on that data ROM. Okay. Peace and justice. It's lined with difficult-looking books for peace, justice, and a better tomorrow. Okay, the Superman fans. Locked? How am I supposed to get any treasures in there? I'm hoping to put together a new Pokemon battle program. I'm gathering information from it. I'm trying to decide on the star. Since it's a program about battling, I suppose the legendary trainer Egan would be the logical choice. He's not that good. He has like a level 13 Pikachu, to be honest. I don't know where my mommy is. Please, can you help me find my mommy? Of course. Yay, thank you. I wonder where my mommy went. Of course we'll help her find her mom. That's horrible. Okay, come here. Let's go find your mommy. But first we've got to talk to everybody. Okay, we're going live. Cue. Oh my goodness, guys, we're meeting celebrities right now. It's the news people. We bring you a special news bulletin. Professor Crane, the abducted head of the Pokemon HQ lab, has been safely rescued. Professor Crane had been held captive in Cypher's desert research facility, which was widely believed to have been abandoned. Reports say that Professor Crane was rescued by a lone teen. This incident is evidence that Cypher has returned after apparently being crushed 5 years ago. The authorities fear that Cypher's return could result in more serious incidents. Citizens are urged to be vigilant and cautious. Oh my gosh, guys, she didn't even lose her composure at all. That's a wrap. Good job, Ancha. Anka? Because of Anchor, maybe? Anka's looking great like she always does. Oh, you're creepy. It might be hard to imagine, but when Anka was starting out, she was prone to on-air disasters. Now look at her. She's become ONBS's top newscaster. There's absolutely no question about that these days. It's because there's only one of them. I'm Anka. I'm a newscaster here at ONBS. My job is to deliver the news to as many people as possible. When I was starting out, I did experience some close calls, but still, I find this job to be fulfilling. Okay, you're not this child's mom, it looks like, so we're not gonna talk to you anymore. Let's go, child. Was it this way? Or is this where we came? Oh no, this is it. This is it. I bet your mom's up here. Hello, are you this child's mother? I know that I still have my looks, but when I'm going before the TV camera, I have to be extra careful with my makeup. Dear, can't you see that the lady is getting ready? Please don't come in any closer. Can I just steal that item from you, please? Man, is she slow. How long is she gonna keep me waiting? I'm supposed to be out covering a story with our oldest veteran reporter, but she takes forever getting ready every time. The day will be done at this rate. Here we go, healer Pokemon. Oh, we wasted it. We could have come here, guys. I bet this is your mom. Oh, this isn't going well. I have to go on the air soon, but my candy hasn't come back. Oh, Mommy. Candy, sweetheart. Mommy. Oh, am I glad to see you. I was worried about you. You seem to just disappear. I'm sorry, Mommy. I went out of your room for just a minute, but then I couldn't find it again. That guy there brought me here. Oh my, how very kind of you. Thank you. No problem. Hi, Candy. When I was lost, I felt really lonesome, Mommy. I'm so glad we found you, Mommy. Thank you, too. Do I get a reward? Sincerely, thank you. This is just a small token of my appreciation. A soothe bell, nice. Candy has to go into the studio to tape a music program. I'm sure it will be aired soon. When it is, I hope you'll tune in and see her sing. Yeah, me too. I hope I'll tune in also. Guys, there's an item in here. No one stop us. Hey, we can't have you wandering around here. It's not safe. Come on out. You go. Are you serious? These guys are just trolling me. Keeping information as data is fine, but I also like seeing it kept in printed form on paper. You see, I enjoy the feel of paper as I flip the pages. Everyone's stopping me from getting items, old man, and I needed you to comfort me, and you did not. And look, there's the guy that runs that stops me from getting items. I've been told by Net to not allow anyone through. He's working right now. Huh? You came from the Pokemon HQ lab? But I still can't let you through. I'll get in trouble if I do. Detro, do we have a visitor? Oh, Net, this person here says he's calling from the Pokemon HQ lab. Oh, yeah, I was expecting him. Please, show him through. Oh, sure thing. I'll let him through. Now, please, Net's waiting for you inside. Oh, your tone changed. Why didn't Net tell him that someone from the HQ lab was coming? It seems like he kind of made his secretary get embarrassed. Now, please, Net's waiting for you inside. Okay, Detro. I really came here to talk to this guy, though. Haha, I'm called Bit. Glad to meet you. Net's over there. Bit, I came to see you. You're my favorite of them all. Hello, I've been expecting you. You're Killjoy, right? I'm Net. And this is Bit. He's my friend and an invaluable partner. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. We heard from Professor Crane. Sounds like you pulled off a daring rescue. Yes, Bit, but now's not the time to waste chatting. Let's see the data Professor Crane called about. Let's not talk about my awesome rescue without any adult supervision. I handed the data ROM to Net. I've deciphered something similar to this before. It brings back memories. Okay, I think it's going to take some time for me to check the contents of this data ROM. Can you wait while I do that? Hey Net, how's this for an idea? Our news team should be out visiting Duking at one of his Pokespots to file a story about wild Pokemon. Since he's got free time, why not have him go visit Duking as well? Hey, that's good. Good suggestion, Bit. Are you interested in wild Pokemon? It wouldn't hurt to go look, you know. Oh yes, may I have your PDA number? I'll contact you as soon as I find anything out. Thank you. I'll try to decipher this as quickly as possible. By the way, Bit, where is our news team? I think they said the Rock Pokespot. Oh, our first Pokespot, guys. This part was very cool in the game, I remembered. I was obsessed with it. I caught so many of the same Pokemon. Okay, Killjoy, go out to the Pokespot and wait for me to call. Who knows? You may see some wild Pokemon. But that's where we're going to pause it for today, guys, because this episode is running pretty long. Hopefully it won't be that long for you guys, though. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you like content like this. That way I know to make more of it. And let's chill time next time. Bye!